Hiring a chief data officer may not really improve your data science maturity. Curious? Let me explain. In today's session, we'll look at why maturity scores can be confusing and even misleading. We'll look at 3 ways that leaders can make use of their maturity scores to transform their business. In earlier videos, we looked at what a data science maturity assessment is, how you do it, and what's the value in it. Today, we'll look at the flip side. Why maturity scores can mislead you. Firstly, they vary quite a bit across industries. For example, if you're a financial services organization, the average maturity of companies in your industry could be very different from that of the manufacturing industry. And both of these are very different from digital native companies like Google or Facebook. So it varies quite a bit. Within an organization, at the next level, there could be islands of excellence. So some teams are early adopters, whereas others are laggards. So the maturity varies amongst them. At the third level, even within a team, the capabilities throughout the life cycle could be different. For example, if a team is very good at data engineering and machine learning and predictive solutions, they may not be very good at identifying projects or helping people adopt them for decision making. So that way, the scores looking at just them may not be very helpful and they may not be very comparable. Second, the effort needed to move from say level 2 to level 3 is not very apparent. It's not standardized. And so are the benefits. The benefits when you move up a couple of notches, it's not very obvious. And finally, isolated actions do not have an impact on maturity. For example, Gartner says that organizations that are in level 4 typically bring on a data executive, like a chief data officer. Recently, a CEO half-jokingly asked me, if I hire a CDO, will it improve the organization's maturity by a few notches? Unfortunately, the answer is a no. These typical characteristics are more like symptoms. You need to get into the depth, build underlying capabilities and do the hard work. And then they will manifest in the form of these typical characteristics. So in this case, you need to have your entire leadership team on board, have them support and drive the initiatives, bring about a cultural transformation. And when the timing is right, when you add a CDO to anchor and drive this initiative, that will bring about huge benefits. So now we've looked at the 4 challenges from interpreting maturity scores. So you might ask, what's the point of maturity assessment? I'll share 3 ways that you can use them. With an example, we ran workshop for a retail company, and this organization, the objective was to build a data roadmap and identify strategic initiatives. The first step we did was maturity assessment. It helps you to establish a baseline, identify what are the strengths and gaps. And we benchmarked this with their industry, their peers they could compare with. So that way it established a reference point. And second, when we were identifying the strategic initiatives, the business projects we were identifying, we looked at what are those gaps which could hold them back from success. So we prioritized those data capabilities, the processes, frameworks, and what else they had to bring in and added it to the roadmap. So best practices from maturity and typical characteristics, that was a useful reference here. And we were able to prioritize them. And finally, it helps you track your progress. Maturity assessments help you measure your progress and where you are periodically. In this case, we advise the client to set up a steering committee, which convened every quarter. And we recommended that they repeat the maturity assessment every 6 months. And in addition to the score, we asked them to track the effort and we help them with toolkits to measure the ROI. Now, when you have the effort, ROI, and the maturity scores periodically, this becomes a useful data point to address these kind of challenges. So in summary, data maturity assessment was useful to identify where to start, where to finish, and find out your progress throughout. So they are more like a compass which tell you where you are on your journey, and they help you steer in the right direction. Hope you found this session useful and you're excited about data science maturity assessments. Has your organization done it earlier? How have you used it? Do share in the comments. And in case you have not done it and would like to find out your score, I'm going to share a useful tool, a link below, that will help you establish where you are. Do check it out. Thank you.